Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. Ready or not, let's do this. This is a early morning webinar designed to get your day started off right, whether you're ready for it or not. There's a little bit of mindset, a little bit of business sense, something to get your MLM, network marketing, small business, online or off, up and running like a well-oiled machine. Whether you're a newbie, a seasoned veteran, or somewhere in between, there's something here for you. Welcome. My name is Mina, coming to you from New York City, out in the borough of Queens. I created this ridiculously early morning webinar to push myself way out of my comfort zone and to share with you the content that I continue to find online to help build my business with the hopes of inspiring you to do the same. Let's grow into success together. How's the lighting here? I don't know if you're seeing the lighting the same way I'm seeing it. I'm trying a little different experiment. I'm not using my regular lighting. I'm just using the natural sunlight coming in from my window right in front of my desk here. So if I look a little bit strange, let me know in the comments below. It's all an experiment in progress. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday, folks. It is spring. We have showers and the trees need it and the sidewalks are getting cleaned and so are the cars. I'm being silly here. Well, welcome. Good morning. Right now I am drinking, apple cider vinegar in water. Have you heard of the Bragg's apple cider vinegar? My husband sent me an article. He posted it to my Facebook fan page that drinking apple cider vinegar mixed with some honey helps with, I think it helps with blood pressure, but it also helps with cleansing your system. And I'm all about cleansing your system. So I am drinking apple cider vinegar and water. The Bragg's apple cider vinegar, I'll leave it down in the link below. And it's doing its thing. It's helping a lot. So it's an acquired taste, but when you know you're doing something that's good for you, that is good for your health, that is what I'm going to do. I recently posted a post on my Facebook profile about what you eat and your emotions. I actually turned it into a question, and I asked my friends out there if they thought there was a relationship between what you ate and your emotional level. And some people said yes. Some people said, well, if I'm feeling really great, I'll eat healthy, but if I'm feeling bummed out, I'm going to eat junk food. And I can relate to that. I tend to be an emotional eater. If I'm stressed, I tend to eat stuff that I'm not supposed to be eating, like spicy potato chips. Who doesn't love a spicy potato chip? Well, but I also know that and understand, I've learned recently that what you are, what you eat. And if you eat good stuff, that raises your energy level and increases gives you a more positive outlook on life. So that is my project now, and to eat more healthy, to cook foods that are more healthy. My husband and I are focusing on eating more salads, more fruits, more vegetables, and that helps a lot with your emotional level, making it more positive, contributing to a more positive mindset. But that's not the total focus of today's mindset. I want to share with you something I learned listening to one of the early morning wake-up calls that I subscribe to. I subscribe to the MLSP morning wake-up calls. They're always available on 11 a.m. Eastern. I will leave the phone number below. You could dial in. It's totally free. If you need a little bit of mindset to get up in the morning, it's good to listen in. It's about 15 minutes. Leaders share something important for your mindset. And I want to share with you the replay from yesterday's call by Bert Bledsoe. And his call was entitled The Greatest Gift of All. And I learned so much from that. I listened to it at least 4 times this morning. It was like a 17-minute call. And basically what he said in a nutshell is that the greatest gift of all that you have is today. People worry so much about what happened yesterday, or they worry about what's going to happen tomorrow, when the greatest gift that you have is today. And what can you do with today? What is the gift that you can give of today? Because it's the present. And present is like a gift that you got today. You are in the present. It is a present to you. what are you going to do with today? What can you give today to serve others? How can you practice servant leadership? How can you take the focus off of yourself and focus on other people? Because what I've realized from experience is that when I am focused on my own woes and I've had a bummer day and I feel crappy and I down a whole bag of spicy potato chips and then I feel like crap afterwards, how can you take that focus off of yourself and help others? This is how I do it. I do an early morning webinar, and I share stuff that I find online that I know it will help you grow your business, that I know will help you build your mindset. What do you have at your disposal? What do you have as resources that can help others? Maybe as a marketer, you have access to a marketing platform that also shares amazing education and has a great supportive community and gives you free training that you can give away to help people and in turn have people come and follow you. A platform that has about 50 already pre-made campaigns for you to use to give away free training, to show people how to market, and positions you as the leader. What more can you ask for? Or if you don't have something like that and you're not a marketer and you're just a random person, but you like to help people, perhaps you can tap into some mindset calls from Tony Robbins or Brendan Bouchard or even the wisdom of Robert Kiyosaki. You can tap into that and learn from that and then share that information with other people. Because when you have something that benefits you, it's up to you and it's your responsibility to share that gift with others. And that is the greatest gift that you have is of today. I always say that we have this technology. We have technology like I'm using right now that I can create a webinar and talk to you, and somebody could be watching this webinar across the world, somewhere in Australia. Somebody's probably watching a replay, or you're watching a replay and you're in another country and you're not in the United States, or you're in Alaska, or you're in Hawaii, or you're in South America. We have the gift of technology, so we can reach out further than we could years ago. So what can you do with that gift of technology? We, these days, spend our times, where's my thing? Where is my smartphone? We spend our times looking at our smartphones. You know, people are walking in the streets and they are staring at their smartphones and they're not looking what's going on in front of them or what is going on around them. And sometimes, and it's happened to me, I've had to dodge people who are looking at their phone and they're not looking where they're going, and they don't know they might crash into a wall or fall into a fountain or back up into a flower pot and fall over, things that have actually happened because everybody's so focused on their technology. So technology is a wonderful thing. It helps us and makes our lives just a tad bit more easier. But how can you use technology to give a gift of today? So this is how I use technology, is to do this webinar and share some information that I found useful with the hopes of helping you use it as well, with the hopes that it helps you as well. So that is one way. But maybe you don't want to use technology. Maybe you can contribute a smile to somebody today. You don't know what people are going through these days. You walk on the street, you make eye contact with a stranger, and it's totally neutral and platonic. You smile. And when you smile at that person, just to smile, you can make that person's day. You don't know what that person is going through. You don't know what struggles, what conflicts, what challenges every person faces each and every day. Each person, their head is a little world with their worries, with their concerns, with their hopes and their dreams. So perhaps your gift, your present to somebody else today, or to many people today, could be your smile. It could be you're in your favorite coffee shop or you're buying your coffee before you start out for the day, and you can pay it forward and you can pay for somebody's coffee in the line, somebody behind you on the line, in the line. That could be your gift for today. You can see somebody who's in need and you can buy them some lunch. Or you can give somebody, a friend, an encouraging word, a friend who is going through some tough times right now, and you can give an encouraging word, and that could be your gift for today. So usually presents and gifts that you can provide today don't necessarily have to be something that comes with a price tag. You can give the gift of time. You can give, let's see, what else? The possibilities are endless. You can create something with your own hands, do a DIY, and give that as a gift. Or you can show people how to do a certain DIY by creating an instructional thing or an infographic that you can post on Pinterest or on your blog. Like I said, the possibilities are endless. So you have the gift of the day. You have a new beginning, a new challenge, a new start to the day. What can you do? How can you contribute? How can you make somebody's life just a tad bit more better? How can you make somebody's day? That is what I present to you today. That is my challenge to you. You have the gift of today. How can you make somebody's day better? What can you give today? What can be your present to somebody else today? So that is the mindset portion for today's webinar. And now we're going to move into the business sense portion. And I found this great article. I'm going to look through my notes here. It's 18 ways to improve your body language. Body language says a lot. If you are slumped over and you're like this, like you're a little snail and feeling kind of boo, that body language projects a certain energy, and it can attract a certain energy that you may not necessarily want. But if there are ways to work on your body language to make yourself look more positive, more energetic, as you can see, I'm sitting up straight, I'm looking at you straight in the eye, I'm hoping that I'm projecting a certain positive energy that is infectious, that says that, hey, you have immense potential and you are capable of achieving everything that you so desire if you're willing to work for it and you make the decision to do so. So I'm going to share with you not all of the 18 ways to improve your body language. I'll probably share with you 5 of them as I go through this article here, and I will leave the link below in the description bar so that you can go and read for yourself and apply to your own life on how to improve your body language. So it says here, don't cross your arms or legs. Don't do this because that shows that you're closed. It says here that if you cross your arm or legs, it might make you seem defensive or guarded. So keep your arms and legs open. Now, within a balance here, you know, there are certain ways that women should sit, and there are certain ways for men to sit. I guess if you put both feet on the floor in front of you, that's fine, as long as you don't cross them because you don't want to seem like you're guarded or defensive. Have eye contact, but don't stare. So give them some eye contact to create a better connection, to see if they are listening, but don't be staring like that because that will be awkward and will make some people feel uncomfortable. It says here, giving no eye contact might make you seem insecure. So if you're avoiding eye contact, it shows that you're probably insecure or, you know, you're a little bit shy. I remember this tip, and I remember this from the 5th grade. Okay, I'm 44. The 5th grade was many, many moons back. I was selected to give a story, tell a story in the storytelling contest, and my story was selected, and I was selected to, if I remember right, I think I was representing the whole entire 5th grade. But on the day when I was supposed to tell my story, I chickened out. I got a serious case of stage fright. I could not get up on the stage and face all those eyes looking at me. And try as I might, the teachers tried to encourage me to get up on the stage, but I could not. I was just a blubbering mess. But I remember one tip, even though I didn't get up on stage and tell my story, I do remember the one tip one of the teachers said to me. And she said to stare at the clock, because at the end of the auditorium, there was this huge clock. She said, stare at the clock and tell the clock your story. Don't look at everybody else, just tell the clock your story. And that is something that has stuck with me up to this day. And this is what I'm going to share with you. If If you're shy and you are having challenges making eye contact with people, stare at the clock or create an imaginary clock at the end of the room. And stare at it and tell your story to that clock. Practice eye contact with that clock. Right now, I'm staring at the camera right over here, but in essence, I'm making eye contact with you who are watching the replay of this webinar. You stare at the clock and you tell your story to that clock, and eventually you get comfortable making eye contact with that object. And then little by little, you can start making eye contact with people in the room that are there. And you have to realize that some people are going to resonate with you, some people are going to connect with you, and some people are not going to connect with you. You can't make everybody happy. But it's good to make that practice and little by little make eye contact with people to show the leader that you already are and to project that positive energy that you are projecting. Okay? Let me see. I'm looking at other ways to improve your body language. Don't slouch, sit up straight. And when you sit up straight, you breathe better and you feel better and you project more positive images. You project more positive energy. Don't touch your face. I suffered from acne when I was a teenager, severe case of acne, and I had several appointments with my dermatologist, and he taught me not to touch my face. He said, don't touch your face. So don't touch your face also when you are talking. Even if you have an itch on your nose, don't touch your face. Why does he say that? It might make you seem nervous and can be distracting for the listeners or the people in the conversation. So if you are touching your face, you're scratching your nose, or you're doing something like this because your nose is itchy, that can be distracting. So try as you might not to touch your face. Sit on your hands if you need to. Keep your head up. Don't keep your eyes on the ground. It might make you seem insecure or a bit lost. Keep your head up straight and your eyes towards the horizon. It says here, slow down a bit. I'm a New Yorker, and I think that New Yorkers are known for speaking a little bit quickly, okay? So it's good to slow down things a bit. Walking slower not only makes you seem more calm and confident, it will also make you feel less stressed. And it says here, if someone addresses you, don't snap your neck in their direction. I just lost where I was. Lost my notes. Don't snap your neck in their direction because it's going to make you seem anxious. So slow down things a bit, look calm and relaxed. When you project that confidence that you're calm and you're relaxed, everything is in control, that passes on to whoever your audience or whoever's listening to you. So slow down. So turn it a bit more slowly instead. So somebody calls you, you say, hey, okay, sure. Don't snap. Slow things down a bit. Oh, here's a nice one. If you're at a network marketing event or you're at a VIP event and there are drinks and there are like little hors d'oeuvres, lower your drink. Don't hold the drink in front of your chest. It says here, in fact, don't hold anything in front of your heart as it will make you seem guarded and distant. Lower it and hold it beside your leg instead, as long as you don't spill it. So don't hold your drink here, lower it so you don't seem as guarded. Here is another one here. And this is the last one I'm going to leave with you today. It's mirror. And it says here, often when you get along with a person, when the two of you get a good connection, you will start to mirror each other unconsciously. That means that you mirror the other person's body language a bit. So to make the connection better, you can try a bit of proactive mirroring. If the person leans forward, you lean forward a bit as well. Or if she holds her hands on her thighs, you might do the same. But don't react instantly and don't mirror every change in body language because that'll be awkward and weirdness will ensue. So those are some tips on how to improve your body language, and that is the business portion of this webinar. I will leave the link to this article below from the replay of this webinar so you can check it out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this early morning hangout. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so that you're updated when I upload new videos. Also, leave a comment below on how this hangout inspired you. I will also leave a link to my blog. We can continue the conversation there. Thanks for stopping by on this early morning webinar, Rise and Shine, Rain or Not, Let's Do This. My name is Mina, coming to you from New York City, out in the borough of Queens. Have a happy Tuesday, folks. See you soon. Same bat time, same bat channel. Cheers.